Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Musk, you can't say this. Your vocal cords cannot vibrate in such a way on American soil. You can't say this on Twitter, Elon. Oh wait, he's got money, he can say it. But look, Elon, okay, let me teach you how to say it in a way that's politically correct, okay? You can say Ukrainian lives matter. No one is going to object to that. So what you need to do, Elon, is to find an ushi buxom Ukrainian lady. You seduce her, you marry her, you get Ukrainian citizenship, and then your life too can matter, and you can say it. But until then, Elon, you can't say this. Oh, it is harmful, Elon. It is harmful, full of harm, Elon. Let me educate you, Elon. I will educate you. I will tell you things, Elon, that will make you smart and an educated person. All right? You need to imagine a neighborhood with many houses. But one house is burning. Can you imagine that, Elon? A burning building. And the fire department comes, and they're going to put water on the burning building. But you say, no, why don't you put water on all the houses? Because all the houses matter. You understand, Elon? You need to focus where the burning problem is at. That's why the leaders in charge of the organization took the donations and used it to buy large mansions. Because that's where the problem was at. You know, the burning problem was that the leaders of the organizations were poor. People do not take poor people seriously. So they needed to elevate themselves to rich, luxurious living standards so that the next time there's going to be a presidential election and they're going to protest again, people will look up to them as community leaders. You can't be a community leader if you're poor, right? Like, average people, they shine away from that. So that's how this matter operates, all right? Like, you need to focus on the problem at hand. Like, for example, a very high number of black people in the United States lose their lives due to gang violence. And you know how outspoken the BLM organization is against gangs and how they are trying to figure out a solution for this problem, right? Like, you focus on the most important matter, Elon. What are you doing? Now, that's not the only thing he said. He also said that he voted Republican. You can't do this on Twitter, Elon. By the way, if I remember correctly, around 95% of the money that Twitter donated last election for political candidates went to the Democrats. The only company that probably donated more from the tech industry was Netflix. Like, to tell these people that you have voted for a Republican, Elon, do you understand what you have done to them? Do you know the damage you did to their psyche? They will not be able to sleep at night. Holy hell. Telling them that you voted for a Republican woman. Look, women matter. They are feminists. But is a Republican woman at the end of the day still a woman? Because in the game of the identity politics, she has transcended to the other side. Even though she's a woman, now she's evil. She became a Republican like Mayra Flores. How can you vote for someone like that, Elon? You should have voted for a straight, cisgender, patriarchal white man that's a Democrat. Apparently, he voted for Andrew Yang in the previous elections, but this elections he wasn't pleased. I read the media. Do you know what they said? They shamed Elon. They shamed him because he was 5 minutes late. I mean, the type of mindset where you can be late at a meeting, it shows that he has no respect for his Twitter employees. He has absolutely no respect. See, when I was at a job, I thought that the boss arrives when the boss arrives. But no, the media holds Elon accountable for his gestures. At every company, you see, the HR department is numero uno. They're the most important. And then you have the employees, and then you have the boss. A series of leaked messages from the Twitter employees have revealed that some workers are furious. They're foaming at the mouth with the answers Elon Musk gave at the Twitter all-hands meeting. Speaking to all employees for the first time since he launched his takeover bid, Musk addressed a range of issues, including layoffs, misinformation, remote work, and more. He told workers that he really likes Twitter and would like to increase its user base to 1 billion. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's nice to be hopeful. Yeah. He also said his biggest concerns about the company was bots, but admitted he didn't fully understand the issue at the moment. On remote work, he said that people would have to be exceptional in order to work remotely. I mean, look, middle management needs to earn a salary. How can you micromanage the employee if he is at home? How can you puppeteer the employee if he is at home and does his job? He needs to go to the office. One anonymous employee writing for the same outlet praised Musk for trying to motivate colleagues and said that it seemed like some of his colleagues were experiencing Musk derangement syndrome. Who said that? I bet that the people at Twitter headquarters are like this right now.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that?
In a video shared by Project Veritas from within the Twitter Slack employees, bemoaned Musk clearly in response to several hot-button topics, including who he votes for politically. Like, how can you be the boss of Twitter if you vote Republican? Elon, what is wrong with you? What? It's incompatible. Look, it's like taking over the phone company and being a Democrat. Like, those things are not compatible with one another. Holy shit. How his political views will affect the company. Like, oh, this free speech nonsense. Like, allowing people to express themselves. Elon, control yourself. Control yourself, madame. Musk said that he was a moderate. Well, already you have a problem. What do you mean a moderate? You need to push for change, Elon. You need to be a revolutionary. You need to constantly push the boundaries. That's what you need to do. He voted Democrat in the past, but he had recently voted for a Republican candidate, Mayra Flores, who was referenced in the Anon slogans that I can't say on YouTube. I mean, it's so dangerous, a word so vile, so evil, Elon. How could you have voted for this person? You needed to vote for these people instead, Elon. Employees were quick to pick up on this and his support for Ron DeSantis. One rallied in all caps, "I'm sorry. What world am I living in?" You are making them question their existence, Elon. You are harmful. The Trust and Safety Council would have banned you long ago. Multiple employees also objected in response to Musk's apparent use of the phrase, "all lives matter," while another quipped, "Y'all told me this man was a genius. See, Elon, this was the IQ test and you have failed it in the eyes of the Twitter employees." What are you going to do now, Elon? The ball is in your court. The stream of messages closed with a message from one employee who said a hearty middle finger emoji to the board for selling the company to someone who cannot get through a single coherent sentence about this platform, who thinks a Republican candidate is a moderate candidate. Ironically, because of Musk's prominent presence on Twitter, he has seen and responded to the video simply replying as interesting. Oh, you know, I don't know if he's going to get Twitter or not, like if the deal is going to go through, but honestly, I did not laugh so much in a long while. I mean, seeing all of these employees melting down, and the only reason they're melting down isn't because they think that their side is going to get persecuted and their voice is going to get suppressed and they might get banned. No, the only reason they're getting freaked out is because they are going to lose their power. Like, they were empire building at this company. They were using their own political views to push it upon the entire user base. Their whole reason for having this platform was to manipulate people. They weren't there to help people find access to good information or make friends or be entertained. No, like, their whole purpose was to manipulate the American public. And now that they're going to have those toys not even being used against them, but just taken away, they're like, oh no, our power is being taken away. What world are we living in when our privilege is being taken away? We worked hard for this privilege. Now we have to work from the company. We can't even work from our home. Oh, unless we're exceptional. But no one is exceptional here. What do we do? Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.